Hi there guys, it's Joel here from Aussie Chart Trends. Today's market update is for the 1st of January 2013. I hope everyone had a really good break and a really good New Year's. Today we're going to be checking out the smp500 and we're going to take a look then at the asx200. But like always, I just need to remind everyone that aussiecharttrends.com.au and this video are for educational purposes only. Nothing stated at the site or in this video is intended to be used as any form of investment advice. I'm not a licensed professional. You need to make your own decisions regarding your investments. I'm just here to help anyone searching for a practical direction in today's markets. Okay guys, so let's take a look here on the hourly chart here of the smp500. Following on from the weekly review, presuming that you've been watching the videos, we were talking about this descending channel and that the S&P had been bound between these two lines. Now, we found a new area of resistance on this yellow line here. Now this line goes back to our triple top formation that we had there in early September, and we've got this bottom trend line and we just extended it all the way out, and the S&P 500 found an area of support there. So in the weekly review we were discussing that potentially we'd get a bounce here and we would see a back test up to this blue broken channel line defined by this bottom blue line here and this top blue line. So I think with the S&P 500 we're heading on up to retest this area, but we really do need to get back over that 1435 area. The reason being, this red line here is serving as a neckline to this inverted head and shoulders pattern. Now we have to be aware that if we're unable to get over this area, we may be looking at a head and shoulders top, which would have devastating effects on the market in general. On a daily time frame, we would have a left shoulder here, a head, and then potentially a right shoulder forming here. And this blue line here would serve as a neckline to this pattern, and I would say that we would get a move down to at least test that 1200 range. There's a pattern there that we just have to keep our eye on. But if we go back to the hourly chart, let's see if we can get that return up to that broken channel line, and we'll have to watch for another signal to see if we can get back over this 1435 area. Alright, let's move on to the asx200 quickly. Looking on the hourly chart here of the asx200, guys, there hasn't really been that much of a change. I've extended this blue line out. We're potentially looking at a topping formation here. I'm keeping my eye out on this channel defined by these two green lines here, one serving as this bottom area and this top line here. Now you can see that the asx200 closed right on this area today. So if the deal gets sorted out in the US with the fiscal cliff, I would say that we'd probably get a nice bounce here and head up and get close to that target of around that 4,730 level. Now the news is, at the moment, the fiscal cliff agreement has been made, but I'm keeping an open mind at the moment because that is a fairly big news to the markets and especially the world markets at this time. So guys, that's fairly much the update for today. I'll be back tomorrow with a fresh daily market update. Thanks for watching.